We'll see what happens. Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday. It is 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and I am here with my live show, Coffee with Eddie. And you might be asking, what am I doing with this humongous syringe? Because that's what it looks like, right? This is my AirPress, guys. This is how I make my coffee, my good coffee. So, yeah, listen, today is going to be pretty exciting because I am going to share with you a story that hopefully will help you to create a positive from a negative. That's right. Hey, there's Joey. A positive from a negative. And that was the title of my show, by the way, positive to a negative. And I was thinking, man, are people gonna get that? So I'm gonna say it another way. Today I'm gonna show you how you can make lemonade out of sour lemons. You heard that before, right? If you get bad lemons, put some sugar, get some water, put some sugar, get those lemons in there and make some good lemonade. So about life, right? It happens. I mean, crap happens, right? And it's just how it goes. It's just how it is. It's just because we live in a life in a world that bad things happen. But what can you do about it? Well, you can make some good things happen out of it. I'm going to tell you a story today, my story of one thing, one specific thing that really hit me big time. But because it hit me big time, it actually catapulted me to another level in my life. But it's just the way you look at it, right? So if you don't mind, I'll take a sip of my coffee right now. And oh man, this is just awesome coffee. All right. So welcome to my show, Coffee with Eddie. Yes, that's the reason why I drink coffee in front of you, because I love coffee. This is actually my second cup. Every Tuesday at 12 p.m. Eastern Time, you'll find me here drinking my coffee, my second cup of coffee. How many coffees do you guys drink anyway? Hey, Joey, Joe and Joey. Oh, Joe. Hey, what's up, Joe? My man, Joe. What is going on? So, yeah, I drink 2 cups of coffee. No sugar, no milk, just nice, good tasting, freshly brewed, recently roasted coffee. Yes, my wife thinks I'm a coffee snob, but I'm not. I only drink what I love. And I found out that there's different types of coffees out there. So, by the way, today's coffee, it's the same one as last week, but a little mix. I actually put a little bit of the Peet's coffee, which is bold, is a bold roast. Just a little bit, just a few, I put about 6 or 7 beans of that into my favorite one so far of all of the ones that I've had, the Colombian coffee, the one that basically comes from the like super level high mountains in Colombia, and it's it's amazing. It's just amazing. So it's light roasted, and the mix, it's just really good. It gives me it's got a taste of citrus plus the taste of a what do you call it? A shot of espresso at the same time. It really, it's really good. So, all right, let's get on it. So just in case this is your first time watching me or listening to me, you see a mic right in front of me, and here in Instagram Live, you see that mic. Well, what happens is that what I do is I am recording my podcast at the same time as you guys on Facebook are watching me, and you guys on Instagram are watching me, and I'm recording, and I'm drinking coffee, and yeah, multitasking. That's right. Thank God for technology, right? So anyway, I'm just having a good time with this. I think this is the coolest thing ever to do. And yeah, that's what it is. So that's what you see the mic here for, okay? So I'm about to start my podcast recording right now, and we're gonna get started with the topic for today. Really, really excited. All right, so let me see here. I have to lock this up. Let me see. Bam, and all right, awesome. So welcome to another day, Coffee with Eddie. Topic of the day. I can't talk. The topic of today is really going to be about something that most of us go through. I think everyone goes through this stuff. Is how to actually make good out of bad. How to actually make a positive out of a negative. How to make lemonades with sour lemon. Okay? How to basically make roses with crap that falls in our life. All right? You get me? That's exactly what we're going to talk about. And how I'm going to do this is I'm going to share with you what happened with me. Now, multiple things has happened to me. I'm sure you can relate to this, right? You seem to be going in the right direction. Like everything's perfect. You feel excited, motivated, accomplished. I mean, things couldn't just be going more amazing, right? Everything seems to be just right. And then what happens? Crap happens. The obstacle happens. That challenge happens. That job that you had, you lost. That whatever business opportunity you had, you lost it. You lost money. Always something happens when you think everything's going just right. Always happens. And I get upset sometimes. I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay. I get upset all the time, really. I'm like, why? Why now? Like I was doing so good. I mean, why? I don't have time for this. I don't have time for this bad thing to happen in my life. But yeah, no, it happens. So the good news is that if you have a good mindset about it, that you will actually learn something from it, and not only learn and not do it again, but learn and get you to a higher level. All right. So let me explain what happened to me, right? So basically, I used to be in the fitness industry for like 12 years. Okay. And I used to sell all this memberships and training. And, if you don't know my whole story, maybe watch the other video. I kind of went through it a little bit. But what happened was that at that time, two things simultaneously, and this is why I want to tell you the story, two things at the same time, simultaneously, were transforming in my life. Okay. On one side, my personal life, my family, my wife specifically, there was something going on that I didn't even know there was something going on. Okay. And no, it wasn't cheating or anything like that. It was just that based on her story that I wasn't physically and mentally spending time with them and my girls. That I was always working. I was always wired up and working. And then on the other side, at the same time in that season, I was going through a transformation in my career, right? So I was feeling that pull. I don't know if you ever felt that pull before, where you feel you're not in the right place anymore and that it's time to move on, but you just are so freaking so scared to do anything else than the comfortable of things that you've done, that you're like just stuck. You're like, oh, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Okay. That's where I was. All right. So what happened? Well, things started to happen everything was good, right? So I had a great career. I thought I had a great life with my family. That's what I thought, right? So everything looked good to me. And then it happened where I chose, this is what I said to myself. I chose to spend one day out of the week with my wife and my family, one day. And literally it was the hardest thing for me because I had to unplug from everything. So when I did that, I committed myself. It was hard. I mean, I can tell you it wasn't perfect every single time. I, had to, sometimes I would turn the computer on or the TV on or, but I was consciously making an effort to just be 100% full time with my family, right? And I chose Saturday, by the way. So I chose Saturday as my day of rest, as my day of family, of just being with them. Okay. So when I did that, I said, okay, let me do it. And I kept doing it. And for about 3 months, I did it nonstop, 3 months. And my wife and I and the girls, we went out to visit a friend. I think it was in North Carolina or South Carolina, one of those. And we visited them, and I was there. And all of a sudden, I found myself with my wife just kind of drinking coffee. No figure. We're drinking coffee, and we're talking and discussing about our life and how grateful we are and all this stuff. And all of a sudden, Misty, my wife, Misty says to me, you know, I like this Eddie. So I'm like, I'm sorry? Like, this is me. She's like, no, I like this Eddie. I don't want the other Eddie to come back. I was confused. I'm like, what are you talking about? Right? And she went on to say, and I'm paraphrasing because basically maybe one day she'll tell you the story, how she really detailed. She tells good stories, very detailed. But basically she said that it came across like this. I would, she said, I will leave, no, how is it? It's me. Okay. So she said, if you left, so she's talking to me, right? So if you left us, meaning her and the girls, if you ever left us, back then, the Eddie before, like, we would not miss you. And I'm like, wait, what? If I left you, like, what's going on? Like, am I doing something that I'm like, I don't know, like I'm not cheating on you or anything, right? So she's like, no. I mean, like, if you ever left us, we would have missed you because you're never there. I'm like, really? She said, yeah, you were never there. You're always doing something. But now this past 3 months, it was 3 months, this past 3 months, it's been great. We really enjoy you and I love this lifestyle. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, so Misty never told me this, only after me doing something about taking a day off with them. I chose Saturday. And again, she tells me the story afterward. And I didn't know that this was happening. So that's the example in my personal side, that when negative things happen, right? When negative things happen in your life, that you can make a positive out of it. Because the negative thing that I was doing that I wasn't even aware of was I wasn't 100% with my family. I wasn't physically and mentally present with them. I was in the house, but I was doing some other stuff. And I wasn't there. So that was it was a negative impact in my life, but worse in the life of my family, right? Very negative. Without me knowing, that was what was happening in that situation. But because of that negative, like, I had this sense, this feeling like, man, I actually need to take a day off with them. And I chose that. So out of that negative situation, the positive came by just making one choice. And guess what happened? That was 5 years ago. 5 years ago. 3 months into it, 5 years ago, I was doing it because I felt like, I need a rest and I need to really actually spend time with them, not knowing what was really happening. But after she told me that, oh, forget it. Not only was I committed, that's it. It's been 5 years. I don't care what happens. Every time. And interesting, not only Saturdays, now we have the opportunity to do more than one day together. And it's literally putting down everything and just having a great time. Anyway, point is, that was a negative in my life, my personal life. And it became a positive, right? So, but I made something out of it. Now, in my business life, at the same time, so this is happening simultaneously, like in the same season, I'm in the office, at the gym, and man, I'm feeling like, dude, I've got to actually do something else. This is not it. And guess what it was? Remember I told you I wasn't available to my family. I wasn't physically and mentally with them, right? So when I chose to take Saturday off, I had to not go to work on Saturday. But get this. I never worked Saturday in that career, in that job at the gym. I never did. And my job was like Monday through Friday kind of thing. I would do events. I would go out to different gyms. I would, just travel basically the city to the multiple gyms that we have here in town. And so I never actually worked Saturday for like at least a year of me doing that position. When I made the choice to have one day off and I chose Saturday, what I did, right, out of the goodness of my heart, I basically said to my boss, because I was working directly with him, I said, hey, you know, I'm just to let you know, I'm taking Saturdays off. Like I've never really worked them. So, but I just want to let you know that on Saturday I won't be able to do anything specific because that's my family time. Just kind of give you a heads up. That was all I was doing. Well, guess what happened? The negative comes. And what was the negative? All of a sudden, he's like, okay, no, you got to work Saturday. I'm like, excuse me? Like, no, you got to work Saturdays. And I can't have you not work Saturday. I'm saying, wait, I'm sorry. I must have not explained it. I said, I'm like, I've never worked Saturday for the past year. I haven't worked Saturday. So really, there's nothing for me to do on Saturday because I've never worked them. And I just came to tell you that because just in case, you want to send me somewhere, do something with you guys, like on Saturdays, I won't. I do it Sunday, but not Saturday. No, you have to work Saturday. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, seriously, I'm making a good choice for my family and being like, a good, employee, I guess, or worker, whatever you call that, to my boss to make sure that, there's no misunderstanding. And then he comes with that, dude, I was messed up. I was messed up in the point where I was sitting on my desk thinking, do I choose my family and the day off that I've committed? Now, and remember, my family at that time did not even know, Misty did not know that I was going to do that. But I'm thinking to myself, do I not go through taking that time off, that day off? Do I even change it? And I don't even know, looking back, I don't even know why I didn't even change the day. But, do I change it or do I not go through it? Do I keep my job or do I let go of my job? And in return, I get to have that one day off, but then I won't have a job. Like, what's going to happen then? That was my situation. Like I said, almost five years ago. Yeah, about 5 years ago or so. That was my situation back then. So you talk about a negative. So not only did that thing going on with Misty and my family, me not being presently, physically, mentally with them, and them feeling like I didn't even really exist, so they wouldn't even miss me if I left. And at the same time, me dealing with my boss and my work, like, my career is in jeopardy because of this one option that I want to do, this one decision to take time with my family. So guess what happened? After about a week of me like freaking out and stressing out, like I couldn't sleep, guys. I couldn't. There was times that through that week, I would think, man, like this is bothering me so much. Have you ever felt like that? Like, have you ever felt like you know what the right thing to do is in your heart, but then you don't do it because you're either afraid that you're going to lose or miss out on something, or worse, you have no idea what's going to happen after you make that choice, right? Yeah, you felt that? Because I did. I know I did. And so what do? I quit. I quit on the basis of me having one day with my family to be physically present and enjoying time together. One day out of the week, on Saturdays, I chose that. I quit my job. Dude, I don't know. I just, and by the way, I did it right. Okay, right? I did it, I basically said to my boss, hey, listen, this is not going to work out because you want me to do this now after I've never done it before, but then I'm telling you why I'm doing it, and yet you're still not giving me a break. Okay, I can't do it. That's it. So, I left in good terms. Obviously, I never had any issues with that. But let me tell you, this is what I wanted to share with you. Talking about negative, and turning them into a positive, because if I had not quit that job, I probably would have lost my family. Yeah. And again, it wasn't in my radar that was going on with my family. I just happened to say, man, I just need one day out of the week with my family. That's all. That's what I was doing. quit my job to do that. And then, of course, because I did that, now I started thinking, well, what can I now do to make things work? And I got upset and angry at the same time because of my choice. I thought it was the wrong choice, but no, it was actually the right choice. Why? Because I'm here with you guys now. Dude, right now, again, if you see me on Tuesdays on my show here at 12 p.m. Eastern Time, that's a little pitch for you. Come back next Tuesday. But if you see me here on Tuesday, it's because I'm in my house. I'm in the living room right now, and my wife is with my daughter. Actually, she took both of them today because she homeschools now. That is something she loves to do. Loves it. She loves to spend time with my girls, with me. As a matter of fact, now I miss her when she's not around, because it's like, it just feels awkward when she's not around. We get to go out together with the girls. The best part is actually my girls, they have no idea that this is not normal, where you have both parents in the same house at the same time every single day, and we get to go together out, or I get to take my girls out for lunch or pizza or something, and I have no boss. Right? I don't have to clock in, clock out anywhere. I don't have to think that tomorrow I have to work or today I'm missing work or whatever. I don't have to go through any of that because of the choice I made almost 5 or 6 years ago now. I made that choice. So you're talking about how does making lemon with turning into lemonade, or how does turning a negative into a positive, or however you want to put it. Look. Things are going to come your way. Okay, you've got a business idea, things are going to come your way. You got an idea to do something on the side to make more extra cash on the side, right? You probably have a job and you say to yourself, man, dude, I need to make some more money. That's going to come your way. There's going to be a time when that's going to happen. If you have an open heart and an open mind to get better at who you are and to become better as a person and to have the lifestyle that you dream of, things are going to come your way. But you know what sucks? That not everything is going to be good. Not everything is going to be perfect. Not everything that you're going to get is going to be easy. Heck no. Why? Why does it have to be this way? Because unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, we as human beings don't learn the easy way. We learn the hard way. What's the hard way? We have to go through some obstacles, some crap to learn it. Why? Because it will affect our lives deeper into our hearts than someone telling you what to do. That's that simple. If you have an ultimate goal, an ultimate lifestyle you want, a dream, if you have a passion for something that you believe in, get ready. It's not going to be pretty. It's going to be a lot of obstacles. But guess what? That's a good thing. Why? Because that means you're going in the right direction. You're making the right choices right now so that you can live the way you want to live in the future. Right? So that's what I wanted to share with you guys. I really hope my story resonated with you guys, and I really hope that it did something for you, because I'm telling you, I was thinking about that this past week, and I'm saying to myself, I'm very grateful to be where I'm at because of the choices I made back then. I mean, I don't see it any other way now. And I would tell you that I never thought possible that this could be a possibility to live the lifestyle that we live. And there's more to come. And why? Because, I have a heart to help other people, reach that lifestyle of freedom and purpose so that you can create that special moments and lifestyle and things and live the life that you want. And that's the whole purpose of me doing these shows, by the way. My whole thing about Coffee with Eddie is not so much about drinking coffee, although it could be, but it's really about me sharing the passion, the struggles, the successes, the ideas, the tools, the techniques, the tips, anything that I can give you so that you can actually create a lifestyle of freedom and purpose. All right. And I will tell you, I'll leave it with this. If you do have a heart for creating a lifestyle of freedom and purpose, if you are always looking to find what your purpose is, or if you're always thinking about, man, I wish I could have a week off without having a boss. If you're thinking of those things, then you're going to need to have a plan, okay? And that's just going to take time and commitment. It's going to be a little bit hard if you have other things in your plate right now, like everybody does, right? So, but I'm here to encourage you and to let you know that you can do it. No matter what industry you pick, no matter how you're going to do it, I'm telling you, you have value, you're special. You can literally talk to the specific person that is waiting for you to hear from you. You just have to have a heart of helping, and you'll see things are going to come your way. Opportunities will come your way where you can actually create a business that can actually even be a system where you can actually just do what you love and do it well because you enjoy it. All right. All right, guys. So I will leave you with this, and I appreciate you listening to me. I don't even know how to end a podcast, guys. Like, how do I end a podcast? Look at me. Now I'm saying that and I'm recording my podcast. I don't know. I'll have an outro thing going on. So let me just pause it now since I have no idea what to say in the podcast since people are not listening to me. All right. So I'm finished and say recording. All right, guys. So thank you so much for joining me. Let me see. Oh, I see it. I'm sorry, you guys wrote stuff here, but man, for some reason I can't see it. The background is weird. I'm doing this on my computer. Many people work without looking at the whole picture, so it's great. And I step back and taking. Yeah. You're right, Joey. That's true, man. They're like plugged into the Matrix, right? I love that movie, The Matrix. The people are plugged in and they don't have an idea until they unplug to see the possibilities that are available. So anyway, thank you guys so much. I again appreciate you joining me. If you can make it live, come back every Tuesday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You'll see me here on Facebook Live. I usually will post 10-15 minutes before, so you'll be reminded. And I would appreciate if you guys have questions or something like that. Let me know. Leave a comment because this video is being recorded and it's going to stay on Facebook. So you'll be able to come back. If you're watching the recording, you'll be able to post something, comment. Do that for me, please. Like, share, and comment. So that way I know that there's somebody out there listening. Like over here, Joey, Joe, Diane. Thank you guys for showing up. And it's growing. It keeps growing. That's a good thing. So also, if you go ahead and want to get notifications, by the way, I believe, and I have it right here. That's why I have here. Where is it? Here we go. Like page at I am Eddie Sands. So that's my page. If you go ahead and go there and like my page, then you're also going to be notified of my live events. And then you can, look at the recordings there as well. All right. With Instagram, then you guys know that if you just follow me on Instagram, then you guys will get notifications that I'm going to do a live thing. So, and I have an idea. I'll leave you with this. If you guys want to have questions or thoughts, comments, definitely leave them here. But we can also talk, about it the next time. Whenever I see a question, an interesting observation or something, we could talk about it. I'm game. You won't hurt my feelings, but just be nice. If you have something to say, be very nice. I could get hurt. My feelings could get hurt. All right, guys. Peace. It's 12:30. Appreciate you very much. Thank you so much for coming, and thank you for watching. If you're watching the recording, again, follow me, like, post, all that good stuff. Subscribe. If you're watching on YouTube, just subscribe to my channel if you think I'm crazy enough that you want to listen to me again next week. All right, guys. Have a great day. Be blessed, and have a productive and a good week. All right, guys. Peace. Peace.